Hello and welcome to the Parkland Challenge 2022. Here's a fun question before we get started. When's the last time we did this? Anybody? 2019 was the last time we did a Parkland Challenge. But we're ready to go now and hopefully it will go well. Today's teams are Central and Rantoul. Let's meet the teams.
Jack Larson, sophomore.
Madison Steffen, freshman.
Audrey Larson, senior.
Avery Beckett, freshman.
Carolyn Beckett, freshman.
Danica Roble, junior.
Haley Gross, junior.
Angel Roble, sophomore.
Jacob Fox, freshman.
Elizabeth Handel, sophomore.
Okay, let's get started with the game. What grassroots conservative political organization was founded by religious broadcaster Pat Robertson? That was the Christian Coalition. Who composed the theme for the opera Porgy and Bess? Rantoul.
Rossini.
No. Can you confer?
Any idea? Mozart.
No, George Gershwin. George Gershwin. What is the reciprocal value of the number 4? Central.
1/4.
Pardon me?
1/4.
1/4, yes. Thank you. Good job. Who directed The Village, Unbreakable, Signs, and The Sixth Sense? Rantoul.
Nolan.
No.
Any idea? Spielberg.
No, M. Night Shyamalan. To which part of a woman might the crowning glory be the reference for? Central.
Hair.
Her hair, yes, correct. Good job. What woman was involved in the assassination of Abraham Lincoln? Rantoul.
Victoria.
No. You guys can confer if you would like.
Is it like Mary Stewart or something?
Stewart.
No, Mary Surratt. Mary Surratt. What major California city is the capital of Silicon Valley? Central.
San Francisco.
No.
Just Sacramento.
It's San Jose. San Jose.
Alright.
What unit is used to measure the frequency of radio waves? Central.
Hertz.
Hertz is correct. What does a hygrometer measure? Central.
Humidity.
Humidity is correct. Someone born on December 18th has what zodiac symbol? Rantoul.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius is correct. What do you call the little bits of paper left over when holes are punched in data cards or tape? Rantoul.
Scraps.
Not scraps.
Dots. Dots.
No, they were called chads.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of a big deal in an election many years ago, before you were born probably.
Yes.
Of which rock group was Morrissey the lead singer for? Rantoul.
The Smiths.
The Smiths is correct, from 82 to 87. What heavenly bodies have astronomers named after Brahms, Beethoven, Bach, the Four Beatles, and Eric Clapton? Rantoul?
Symphony.
No. I can read it for you guys again. What heavenly bodies have astronomers named after Brahms, Beethoven, Bach, the Four Beatles, and Eric Clapton?
Jupiter.
Moons.
The moons.
No, asteroids. Asteroids. What deceased country singer had hits with I Fall to Pieces, Rantoul?
Johnny Cash.
Not Johnny Cash. I'll finish for you. Had hits with I Fall to Pieces, Walking After Midnight, and Crazy.
Somebody else needs to guess that one. Smith.
No, Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline.
I'm blanking on names.
What troubled teens of this 1985 teen classic, The Breakfast Club, what did they bond during what event? Central.
Detention.
Detention is
Nice.
correct. Good job. In physics, what letter of the alphabet is used to represent the speed of light in a Central?
C.
C is correct. The speed of light in a vacuum. What term for a rocket's propulsive force is calculated by multiplying its exhaust? Rantoul?
Thrust.
Thrust is correct. Its exhaust velocity by the burn rate of its fuel. Of course, we all knew that. Which phrase describes a feeling of fatigue that comes from traveling through several time zones? Oh, sorry. Rantoul.
Jet lag.
Jet lag is correct. Passengers aboard the Tweedsea Railroad can experience mock robbers and Indian attacks. Where could you ride the Tweedsea? Rantoul.
Oklahoma.
Not Oklahoma, no.
Nebraska or something.
Oh, Nebraska.
No, North Carolina. Huh. This Canadian singer was a country/pop musical force. Rantoul.
Celine Dion.
Not Celine Dion. I'll read it for you guys. This Canadian singer was a country/pop force in the 1990s. Her songs include "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," "You're Still the One," and "That Don't Impress Me Much." What is her name? Need an answer?
No answer.
Shania Twain. Shania Twain. As a protest to Hollywood's portrayal of Native Americans in film, Marlon Brando declined an Academy Award for this performance in what movie? Central.
The Godfather.
The Godfather is
Nice.
correct. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Rantoul.
While the 2022 Oscars will be best known for Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, this movie about a deaf family came away with the Oscar for Best Picture.
Yeah, I remember people talking about it. I don't know. It's like a person's name.
Emily.
The groundbreaking film, Coda, walked away with the Oscar for Best Picture. The movie about a hearing child growing up in her deaf family also included the second deaf actor to win an Academy Award for acting, as Troy Kotsur won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
Okay, let's get back to the game. What is the long side of a right-angled triangle called? Rantoul.
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse is correct. What famed bomber had a 35,000-word manifesto published? Rantoul.
The Unabomber.
The Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, is correct. Country singer Loretta Lynn's store in Nashville sells what sort of item? Rantoul.
Guitar.
Not guitars. You guys can confer.
Candy. Breakfast. Hats.
No, Western wear. Western wear is what we're looking
Oh,
for.
for sure.
Who wrote the literary novels Breakfast at Tiffany's and In Cold Blood? Rantoul.
Caruso.
No, not Caruso. You can confer.
On the ground over there. I got distracted.
Yes, no.
Stephen King.
No.
Need an answer?
Smith.
Truman Capote. Truman Capote.
Sure.
In which country is Transylvania? Central.
Romania.
Romania is correct.
There we go.
What science examines the size, structure, and distribution of human Rantoul?
Biology.
No, I'll finish for you. What science examines the size, structure, and distribution of human population?
Demography.
Yes, demographics. But yes, I think that will count that. What southern state is home to a farming area known as the Sugar Bowl of America? Central.
Mississippi.
Not Mississippi.
Louisiana.
Louisiana's right. They also have a football game called the Sugar Bowl. Name the Roman leader who introduced the Julian calendar. Rantoul.
Julius.
Yes, Julius Caesar. What planet is rapidly losing its carbon dioxide ice caps, according to photos snapped in 2000?
Mars.
Mars is correct, yes. New York has the world's largest store, which is what? Rantoul.
Macy's.
Macy's is correct. What island state was formerly known as by the name Rantoul?
Hawaii.
No, by the name Formosa.
Guam.
No, it's Taiwan. Taiwan. What rugged clothing does the last name Strauss bring to mind? Central.
Jeans.
Jeans, yes. Levi Strauss. You can see the world's largest enchilada at the Whole Enchilada Festival in what southwestern state? Central.
New Mexico.
New Mexico is correct.
Nice.
Big enchilada fan. What news magazine's first cover in 1936 was by Rantoul?
Saturday Evening Post.
Not Saturday Evening Post. Was by famed photographer Margaret Bork White. What
Time.
news magazine's first cover in 1936?
Time.
No, not Time. Life. Life magazine. The USS Nautilus, the world's first nuclear submarine, can be visited in what New England state? Rantoul.
New Jersey.
Not New Jersey.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Nope, Connecticut. Connecticut. What event occurred in the garage at 2122 North Clark Street in Chicago in 1929? Rantoul.
Valentine's Massacre.
Yes, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. What is a large-scale air mass that rotates around a strong center of low atmospheric pressure? Central.
Hurricane.
Not a hurricane.
Tornado. Yes. Supercell.
Tornado.
No, it's a cyclone. Cyclone. How many books of the Bible are named for women? Central.
1.
Incorrect. Go ahead.
I think it's like 7 or 7. Okay. What did you say?
7.
2. The U.S.'s highest auto road climbs up what Colorado mountain? Central.
Pikes Peak.
Pikes Peak, yes, near Denver. What classic sitcom's theme song began, "Who can turn the world on with her smile"? Rantoul.
I Love Lucy.
Not I Love Lucy. You can confer.
Seinfeld.
Just guess like a
Just Seinfeld.
No, the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Mary Tyler Moore Show. What is arguably the most famous earthquake fault line in California? Central.
San Andreas.
Yes, the San Andreas Fault. What term is used for 2 under in par? 2 under par in golf. Sorry. Central.
Eagle.
Eagle is correct. And that's the end of our first round. We'll tally up our scores and be right back with the lightning round after this.
It's your time to create the future you want at Parkland College. Time to explore your path among 100+ degree and career programs. It's your time to do you. Enroll now at parkland.edu.
Okay, at the end of our first round, Central 160, Rantoul 100. But you can catch up pretty fast in the lightning round. Let's get started with that. What is a mixture of potassium nitrate, charcoal, and sulfur? Central.
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder is correct. Who followed Eisenhower as president? Central.
Taft.
Pardon me?
Taft.
No. It was Kennedy. What edible bird did Benjamin Franklin want as the U.S. Central?
The turkey.
The turkey is correct. What one word was intentionally left out of the movie's version of Mario Puzo's novel The Godfather, even though this word was the working title for the book? The word was mafia. Mafia was not in the movie. On which continent does a water buffalo have its natural habitat? Central.
Asia.
Asia is correct. If you just had a nephrectomy, what part of the body has been surgically removed? That would be the kidney, if I said it properly. Who wrote Legend of Sleepy Hollow? It's Washington Irving. What U.S. state could you be in if you made the short trip from Citronella to Tangerine? From Citronella to Tangerine. The state would be Florida. Florida. What does the medical term MRI stand for? Central.
Magnetic resonance imaging.
That is correct. What popular alphabetic computer programming language was first developed at Bell Labs in the 1970s? Rantoul.
C.
Yes, C or C++. Alphabetically, what is the last nation on the official United Nations country list? Rantoul.
Yemen.
Not Yemen, Zimbabwe. What do you call baby whales? Central?
Calves.
Calves is correct. Good job. St. Luke is the patron saint of what profession? That's medicine or physicians. What noteworthy geographic wonder is located in the Coral Sea? Rantoul.
Great Barrier Reef.
Yes, good job. Computer keyboard keys are arranged the same way as typewriter keys were. Why were typewriter keys Rantoul?
They were getting jammed.
Yes, so slow down fast typists so they didn't lock up the machine. Yes. What is the international unit called used to measure electrical power? Central.
The watt.
The watt is correct. All right, that was a good lightning round. We'll be back with our final round right after this. Okay, heading into our final round, Central 210, Rantoul 120. Let's get started. Which dish consists of 2 layers of pasta squares filled with meat? Rantoul.
Lasagna.
Not lasagna, you guys can steal. 2 layers of pasta squares filled with meat or vegetables.
Ravioli.
You can just...
Ravioli.
Ravioli is correct, yes. What famous Capitol building sits on Jenkins Hill? Central.
Virginia.
No, you can go for it.
A random name or something.
Maine.
No, the U.S. Capitol in Washington. What is Canada's most populous province? Rantoul.
Ontario.
Ontario is correct. Good job. What does Roger mean when communicating via radio? Rantoul.
I understand.
Can you be a little more specific?
Yes.
No. Let's do it.
Messages.
I think it can. Okay. Yeah, it means received, but I think that means we understand. So, okay. Yeah, we'll count that. Acid rain is composed mainly of oxides of what 2 elements? Central.
Sulfur and hydrogen.
No. You guys can confirm?
Oh, yeah.
And carbon. No, not carbon.
Sulfur and hydrogen.
No, sulfur and nitrogen. Sulfur and nitrogen.
Do you say nitrogen?
No.
What is the name of the largest bell in the carillon of London's House of Parliament? Central.
Big Ben.
Big Ben is correct. This famous Chicago theater company was founded by Laurie Metcalf, Terry Kinney, Jeff Perry, and Gary Sinise. Famous Chicago theater company. Rantoul.
The Chicago Theater.
No. You guys can confirm?
The Illinois Theater Group.
No, Steppenwolf Theater. Steppenwolf Theater. What legendary fire-breathing female monster had a lion's head, a goat's body, and a Rantoul?
Krampus.
No, you can prefer
Chimera.
lion's head, goat's body, and a dragon's tail.
Chimera. Chimera.
Yes. What does NASCAR stand for? Central.
National Association of Stock Car Racing.
No.
Automobile racing, right? Automobile racing.
National Association of Stock Car Automobile Racing.
Yes. Very good. Forgot the auto part. What sea creature can have an eye measuring 16 inches? Central.
Giant squid.
Yes, squid. What three terms are represented in Newton's second law of motion? F equals ma. Central.
Force, mass, and acceleration.
That is correct. Good job.
There you go.
What is the nickname of the NBA team in Memphis, Tennessee? Central.
The Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies is correct. What mint is called curiously strong? Rantoul.
Altoid.
Yes. Good job.
Oh.
The world's largest garage sale is held each October in Warrensburg. What northeastern state is Warrensburg in? Rantoul.
Rhode Island.
Not Rhode Island. First.
Guess a state. Just guess a state.
Pennsylvania.
No, it's in New York. New York. Which country lies to the south of Kenya? Central?
Somalia.
No, no.
Morocco.
Tanzania. Tanzania. What Filipino was acquitted of fraud charges in the U.S. in 1990? That's a long time for you guys. Imelda Marcos is what her name was. She had a bunch of shoes, if I remember. In computer terminology, what does LAN stand for? Central.
Local area network.
Local area network is correct. What metal has the highest melting point? Rantoul.
Mercury.
Pardon me?
Mercury.
No. Let me finish the question for you all. Which metal has the highest melting point? Aluminum, tungsten, or zinc?
Tungsten.
Tungsten is correct. Yes. Who wrote the piano sonata known as Appassionata? Rantoul.
Berlioz.
No.
Mozart.
Just like
Mozart.
Beethoven.
It's one of those two.
What is 70% of 70? Central.
49.
49 is correct. The oldest living thing on Earth, a tree, is in what western state? Rantoul.
California.
California. It's a bristlecone pine, 4,600 years old.
Yeah.
Which of the 50 state quarters shows a race car on the back? Central.
Indiana.
Indiana is correct. What duo squared off in the U.S. presidential election billed as the shrimp and the wimp? That was Michael Dukakis and George Bush. All right, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Central.
What artist, who is also known for being a late-night television band leader, won the 2022 Grammy for Best Album?
Yeah. John Baptiste.
John Baptiste's album, We Are, won the 2022 Grammy for Album of the Year. He is also known for being the band leader for CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Let's finish up our game. The Hebrew word shalom means hello, goodbye, and what other word? Rantoul.
Thank you.
Not thank you, no.
Goodwill.
What?
Goodwill.
God bless.
God bless.
No, peace. Peace. The Pale King was the final novel of this renowned author with deep ties to Central Illinois. It was David Foster Wallace. His mom actually taught here at Parkland College, which is kind of cool. What English-speaking Caribbean island has a Spanish name meaning Rantoul?
Puerto Rico.
Not Puerto Rico, I'll finish for you. Has a Spanish name meaning bearded.
Bearded. Jamaica. French.
French.
Need an answer?
Barbados.
Yes.
Right.
His birth name is Elric, but by what name is this golfer better known? Rantoul.
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods, good job. Which sport has jumps that include the toe loop and the Lutz? Rantoul.
Figure skating.
Figure skating is correct. What fictional character gets his name from the Italian word for pine nut or Pine Head? Rantoul.
Pesto.
Not pesto, no. It's a good guess, though. Need an answer?
Smith.
No, Pinocchio. Pinocchio. He's a pine head. What future American president won the Battle of Tippecanoe? Central.
Jackson.
Not Jackson. Can you confirm?
Grant.
William Henry Harrison.
Oh.
Vincent, Indiana. What national event is celebrated every April 22nd? Rantoul.
Earth Day?
Yes. Earth Day. What three countries did President George W. Bush call the axis of evil? Rantoul.
Iran, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia.
No, you can confirm.
Russia, Iran, and North Korea, right?
Yeah.
Iran, North Korea, and Russia.
No, you got all of them, but nobody got everyone right. Iran, Iraq, and North Korea.
Oh.
That's what we're looking for. On the Nature Channel, what is a scut? S-C-U-T. Rantoul.
An insect.
No.
A giant fish.
No, it's a rabbit's tail.
Okay.
Things you really need to know.
Yeah.
What was the first American space station to be launched into space? Central.
Skylab.
Skylab is correct. What New York University did Dwight Eisenhower serve as president before entering politics? Rantoul.
Columbia.
Columbia is correct. Good job. What was the 14th U.S. state to enter the Union? 14th state to enter the Union. Rantoul.
Ohio.
Not Ohio.
Florida.
What?
Florida.
Any answer?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Now this is a tricky one. Vermont. Vermont.
Sure.
The son of what famous architect invented Lincoln Logs? Central.
Right.
Yes, Frank Lloyd Wright. Who shared the 1909 Nobel Prize for contributions to the development of wireless telegraph? Central.
Edison.
Not Edison. You can confirm.
Tesla.
Marconi. Marconi. What was Amy Carter's father's pre-politics occupation? Rantoul.
Lawyer.
Not a lawyer, no.
Peanut farmer, right?
Yeah.
Peanut farmer.
Yeah, good job, peanut farmer. How many eyes or eye spots do most Rantoul?
5.
5. Most starfish have. One on the tip of each arm. What is the Fahrenheit boiling point of water at sea level?
The buzzers.
Oh, sorry.
212 degrees.
Pardon?
212.
212 degrees is correct. What is Shakespeare's longest play? Rantoul.
Othello.
Not Othello, no.
Hamlet.
Hamlet is correct. Okay, that's the end of our game. We'll tally up our scores and tell you about our next game coming up after this.
It's your time to create the future you want at Parkland College. Time to explore your path among 100+ degree and career programs. Time for a great education with tuition help, flexible classes, and transfer credits making your time go further. Time to avoid crushing student debt. Parkland's half what you'd pay at universities. It's your time to do you. Enroll now at parkland.edu.
Okay, we've got game one out of the way. It was a pretty good one. Central 390, Rantoul 220. And just to let you know, today is a round robin, so if we do have a tie, we'll use total points. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back with Rantoul versus St. Thomas More. Hi, welcome back to the Parkland Challenge 2022. We've got a new game ready for you. Let's go ahead and meet our team.
Samantha Valentine, senior.
Jack McMillan, Jr.
Joseph Ulovsis, Jr.
Kate McMillan, sophomore. Danica Roble, junior.
Haley Gross, Jr.
Angel Roble, sophomore.
Jacob Fox, freshman.
Elizabeth Handel, sophomore.
Okay, let's get started. The title of the song, Kumbaya, is actually a distortion of what three-word phrase? St. Thomas More.
Kumbaya. I don't know.
Okay, you guys can confer if you like.
Come back to God. I thought it was come back.
Y'all.
Come back again.
Need an answer?
Come back again.
Very close. Come by here. Come by here. What rose variety, a rich purplish red, has a patriotic name? Rantoul.
Liberty. Rose.
No, not Liberty. Ask me to defer. You'll keep it first. Need an answer?
American.
More specific?
North American.
North American.
No, American Beauty. American Beauty is what we're looking for. What activity can be done at Pismo Beach, California, that is not allowed on any other beaches in the state? St. Thomas More.
Surfing.
Not surfing, no.
Metal detecting. Maybe it's like, what did you say? Metal detecting? Yeah.
Metal detecting.
No, you can drive cars on the sand there. What actors' daughters are named Tallulah, Scout, Rumor, and Mabel? Rantoul.
Willis.
Yes, Bruce Willis's daughters are named that. In what play does Act 1, Scene 1 take place in Duke Orsino's palace? St. Thomas More.
The Merchant of Venice.
No.
It's like Hamlet. Hamlet. Sure.
Hamlet.
Twelfth Night. Twelfth Night. In 1940, Ida Fuller received $22.54 in the mail, becoming the first recipient of what? St. Thomas More.
Social Security.
Yes, good job. Social Security.
Let's go.
What Jewish performer sings about the 8 crazy nights in the Hanukkah song? St. Thomas More.
Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler is correct. Who wrote the Goldberg Variations? That's Johann Sebastian Bach. Ironically, Presidents Thomas Jefferson and John Adams and James Monroe all died on what national, Rantoul?
4th of July.
4th of July, on what national holiday? What earthly creature has 4 noses and 3,000, Rantoul?
Slug.
Yes, slug, 3,000 tiny teeth. Who wrote the comedy Much Ado About Nothing? St. Thomas More.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare is correct. During what war is the red badge of courage set? St. Thomas More.
The Civil War.
Civil War is correct. What's a flat image that can be displayed in 3 dimensions? A flat image that can be displayed in 3 dimensions. It's a hologram. A hologram. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. What are its parents called? St. Thomas More?
A root.
No. Can you confer?
Joseph.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo.
No, good try. Flyer is the mom and a boomer is the daddy. Or dad. What cabinet division administers the Bureau of Tobacco, Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms? What cabinet division? In charge of the ATF. Rantoul.
Trade.
Not trade.
Interior.
Department of Commerce.
Department of the Treasury. What science deals with the composition, characteristics, and transformation of matter? St. Thomas More.
Chemistry.
Chemistry is correct. According to the Bible, on what day did God divide land and water? Rantoul.
4.
Not the fourth day.
2.
No, the third day. We got the answer surrounded, but we didn't quite get it. What Mercury astronaut had a pulse rate of 170 at liftoff? Was it John Glenn, Alan Shepard, or Gus Grissom? St. Thomas More.
Glenn.
It wasn't Glenn.
Gus Grissom.
Yes, Gus Grissom is correct. If you've seen the movie The Right Stuff, that makes a little more sense maybe. What is the largest muscle in the human body? St. Thomas More.
The gluteus maximus.
That is correct. In which country did the Impressionist movement originate? St. Thomas More.
France.
France is correct. What are the 7 colors of the rainbow? St. Thomas More.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
That is right, and you read them all in order as I had them written down. So great job. Good job. Who played Virginia Woolf in the 2002 movie The Hours? Rantoul?
Emma Watson.
Not Emma Watson, no.
Early 2000. Sandra Bullock, maybe? Sandra Bullock.
No, Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman. According to Greek mythology, from which mountain does Zeus, Rantoul?
Mount Olympus.
Yes, Mount Olympus. Where does Zeus rule? Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to St. Thomas More.
Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Platinum Jubilee in 2022. How many years on the throne was she being honored for?
Was it in like the 40s
I think it was 50s.
that she took the throne? So would it be like 60, 70? If it's in the 50s, then it'd be 70, right?
Yeah, because her father was king during the war.
70?
On the 6th of February this year, Her Majesty the Queen became the first British monarch to celebrate a Platinum Jubilee, marking 70 years of service to the people of the United Kingdom, the Realms, and the Commonwealth.
Great job on the video question. Let's get back to our regular game. What communist leader founded a baseball team called Los Barbudos? St. Thomas More.
Fidel Castro.
Castro is correct. In barbecue, what do you call a combination of dry spices applied to meat before cooking? Rantoul.
Dry rub.
Dry rub is correct. What Rachel Carson book, published in 1962, helped kick off the environmental movement? St. Thomas More.
Silent Spring.
Silent Spring is correct. The Web Slinger is a nickname for what? Rantoul.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yes. Marvel Comics superhero. The only tea plantation in the United States resides in what southern state? Rantoul.
Alabama.
Not Alabama. You can confirm?
Georgia.
South Carolina. South Carolina. Which of these is not a German sausage? Beckwurst, Bratwurst, Frankfurter, or Knockwurst? St. Thomas More.
Knockwurst?
No.
Is it Batwurst? Yeah,
Betwurst.
Yes, correct. Beckwurst. Russian blue, Burmese, American bobtail, Persian. St. Thomas More.
Cat.
Yes, are all types of what? And the answer is cats. Good job. In which year was Hawaii, the 50th state, admitted to the Union? St. Thomas More.
1959.
Yes. What is the name given to an adult male duck? St. Thomas More.
Mallard.
No, not mallard. You can confirm?
Grand duck.
No, it's a drake. I would do my duck impersonation, which is this, but we won't go that far. Which of these is an oxymoron? Jumbo shrimp, Rantoul.
Jumbo shrimp.
Jumbo shrimp is correct. The other word, chicken, egg, and Humpty Dumpty. Very good. Who is married to John F. Kennedy? St. Thomas More.
Jackie Kennedy.
Yes, Jacqueline Kennedy. On which object did Sleeping Beauty prick her finger? St. Thomas More.
Spinning wheel.
Spinning wheel is correct. What replica of the famous temple of ancient Greece would you find in Nashville, St. Thomas More?
The Parthenon.
Yes, Nashville, Tennessee. What coffee brand is named after the first mate in the novel Moby Dick? Rantoul.
Ishmael.
No.
Folgers.
And Starbucks. Who wrote The Good Earth? Rantoul.
Smith.
Not Smith.
Hemingway.
No, Pearl S. Buck. Pearl S. Buck. Name the boy band that asked you to quit playing games with my heart. Rantoul.
Backstreet Boys.
It is the Backstreet Boys in 1996. What strait is found at the southern tip of South America? Rantoul.
Panama Canal.
No.
Drake.
No, the Strait of Magellan. Strait of Magellan. The last Friday in April is what nature-centered holiday? Rantoul.
Earth Day.
Not Earth Day, no.
Tree Day. Arbor Day.
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day is correct. What billion-dollar energy corporation collapsed after a 2002 financial scandal? Rantoul.
Exxon.
Not Exxon.
Mobile.
No, it was Enron. Enron. What chapter of the U.S. Bankruptcy Code governs liquidation of assets rather than reorganization? St. Thomas More.
2.
No.
I'll go with seniority, okay.
7.
Yes, Chapter 7. Okay, that's the end of our first round. We'll tally up our scores and be back with the lightning round right after this. Okay, after the end of round 1, St. Thomas More 180, Rantoul 110. Let's get to our lightning round. What is the capital of Mexico? St. Thomas More.
Mexico City.
Mexico City is correct. Who was the first U.S. woman in space? Rantoul.
Sally Ride.
Sally Ride is correct. Good job. What city is Duke University located in? And so that's Durham, North Carolina. Ares is the god of what? St. Thomas More.
War.
God of war is correct.
Credence.
What is the formal name of legislation popularly known as Obamacare? Rantoul.
Affordable Health Care Act.
Yes. What 2 actors wrote Good Will Hunting? Rantoul.
Smith and Johnson.
No, it was Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. And they won an Oscar for their efforts. In The Telltale Heart, what body part? Rantoul.
Eye.
Yes, eye. What U.S. president installed solar panels on the White House roof? Rantoul.
Bush.
Not Bush, it was Jimmy Carter all the way back then. What musical theater duo gave the world such classics as Sound of Music, The King and I, St. Thomas More?
Rogers and Hammerstein.
Yes, Richard Rogers and Oscar Hammerstein. Which well-known salad consists of apples, celery, and walnuts in a mayonnaise dressing? St. Thomas More.
Capri.
No, it's a Waldorf salad. The Waldorf salad. Which term refers to Americans who are loyal to the British Crown? St. Thomas More.
Loyalist.
Not loyalist, Tories during the American Revolution. Launched by NBC and Fox, what website offers hit TV Rantoul?
Hulu.
Hulu is correct. Hit TV shows and movies. Who was the first American to walk on the moon? St. Thomas More.
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong, yes. Not that big a deal. Who expected to be paid £2,000 for surrendering West Point to the British? St. Thomas More.
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict Arnold is correct. What Mormon family started singing at Disneyland? That was the Osmonds, the Osmond family. How many numbered avenues run through Manhattan? Is it 4, 8, or 12? The answer is 12. What is the vertical axis in a coordinate system called? Rantoul.
Y-axis.
Y-axis is correct. Good job. Okay, that's the end of our lightning round. We'll be back with our final round right after this.
It's your time to create the future you want at Parkland College. Time to explore your path among 100+ degree and career programs. It's your time to do you. Enroll now at parkland.edu.
Okay, after the lightning round, STM 210, Rantoul 140. Let's do our final round. Which sign of the zodiac follows Leo? Rantoul.
Virgo.
Virgo is correct. What blood type is the universal donor? St. Thomas More.
O.
Yes, type O. What kind of matter is the main component in the Earth's atmosphere? Rantoul.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen is correct. Where is the Leonardo da Vinci Airport? St. Thomas More.
Venice.
No.
Florence.
Rome is what we're looking for. What butterfly-shaped gland is found just in front, St. Thomas More?
Thyroid.
Thyroid, just in front of the windpipe. What British entrepreneur uses the word virgin in his company names? St. Thomas More.
Virgin Air.
No.
I don't remember his name. John. What? John.
John.
No, Richard Branson. Richard Branson. In Australia, in which month of the year has the longest day? Which month of the year has the longest day in Rantoul?
December.
December is correct. What sport involving high-speed gymnastics in urban settings? St. Thomas More.
Parkour.
Parkour, yes, the forerunner of free running. Jeez. Which word is a part of a plant that also means to follow someone? Rantoul.
Stalk.
Stock is correct. Where is the naked cowboy, an underwear-clad guitarist, famous for playing? St. Thomas More.
New York City.
Be more specific.
Manhattan.
No, you can.
Anything can happen in the Bronx. What? Times Square. What? Times Square, maybe.
Bronx.
No, Times Square is exactly. It was New York, but Times Square is what we're looking for. What was the first U.S. city to host the Olympic Games? Rantoul.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is correct. I did not know that.
Neither did I.
When astronauts see the brightest man-made place on the Earth, what city are they looking at? Rantoul.
Los Angeles.
Not Los Angeles.
I mean, like, Tokyo's the biggest city on Earth.
Need an answer?
Tokyo.
No, Las Vegas. 'Cause it has light, I'm guessing. In physics, mass divided by volume is a formula for what? St. Thomas More.
Density.
Density is correct. What is the square root of 16? Rantoul.
4.
4 is correct. What was the top-rated daytime TV game show every year from 1980 to 2000? St. Thomas More.
The Price is Right.
The Price is Right is correct.
You could say it's right.
The Price is Right is right. What political advisory group consists of a chairman and 4 heads of the military? That's the joint. Oh,
Department of Defense.
pardon? No, not Department of Defense. You can confer. Consists of a
Security?
chairman and 4 heads in the military.
Security? Department of Homeland Security.
No, it's the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Joint Chiefs of Staff. What author was born Theodore Geisel? St. Thomas More.
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss is correct. What kind of nut grows on an oak tree? Rantoul.
Acorn.
Acorn is correct. When you roll the dice, what are boxcars? Rantoul.
2 6s.
2 6s is correct. Bronze is a mix of copper and what other, St. Thomas More?
Zinc.
Not zinc, you can prefer copper and which other metal?
Tin.
Yes, tin, good job. What oil magnate became the first U.S. billionaire is often regarded, St. Thomas More?
J.D. Rockefeller.
Yes, Rockefeller is correct. What four-letter word describes a long narrative poem about heroic, St. Thomas More?
Epic.
Epic, yes, about heroic deeds. Valdosta, Georgia is known as the gateway to which popular vacation site? St. Rantoul.
Funland.
Not Funland.
That's Georgia.
I said Florida, so I was like, just.
Need an answer?
Florida.
Yes, the gateway to Florida. Happy Trails is a familiar theme song of what movie cowboy? This is going back a while. Rantoul.
Wild Bill Hickok.
Not Wild Bill Hickok.
John Wayne.
No, Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers. Who was the 19th century Polish composer who wrote music primarily for the piano? St. Thomas More.
Chopin.
Yes, correct. Oh, I'm sorry, that's okay. In basketball, what term is used when a player reaches double digits in three, Rantoul?
Triple double.
Triple double, yes, 3 of the 5 statistical categories. What are Francis Crick and James D. Watson, Rantoul?
Discovering DNA double helix.
Yes, DNA molecule. By what name are cowpeas also known? St. Thomas More.
Cow dung.
No.
Cowpeas. Soybeans. Oh, yeah. Soybeans?
No, black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Rantoul.
2022 is the year of which animal, according to the Chinese zodiac?
Tiger.
This will be the year of the tiger, according to the Chinese zodiac. People born in the year of the tiger are predicted to be brave, competitive, unpredictable, confident, and display great levels of willpower.
Good job on the video question. Who earned the nickname Angel of the Battlefield in 1864? Rantoul.
Ulysses S. Grant.
No.
That's the lazy one.
I thought it was the one that founded the Red Cross.
Nightingale.
Very close. Clara Barton. Not very close, but we're on the right track anyway. In what ocean was the seafloor spreading first discovered? Rantoul.
Pacific.
Not Pacific.
Atlantic.
Atlantic is correct. What fowl dish from Beijing prepared since Rantoul?
Peking duck.
Yes. One of China's national foods. What do you call the mown area of grass on a golf course that stretches between the tee and the green? Rantoul.
Fairway.
Fairway is correct. Under which more common name is the nerve poison Botulinum, Rantoul?
Botox.
Botox, yes. What were the chief travelers on the Old Chisholm Trail from Mexico border to Abilene? What were the chief travelers on the Old Chisholm Trail from Mexico? Okay, Rantoul.
Lewis and Clark.
Not Lewis and Clark.
Cowboys.
No, it was cattle. Cattle were the main travelers. Let's see. What's the only edible rock? Rantoul.
Salt.
Salt is correct. North Carolina State coach Jim Valvano died of cancer. What is the name of the charitable foundation in his honor? Rantoul.
Live Strong.
Not Live Strong, no.
What's the mascot?
Need an answer?
The Bill Foundation.
No, the V Foundation. The V Foundation. What legendary singer had songs like Respect, Think, St. Thomas More?
Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin, and You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. What word game played on a board was invented by Rantoul?
Scrabble.
Scrabble is correct. Mosher Butts in 1932. What substance is on the outside of teeth? Rantoul.
Enamel.
Enamel is correct. What Argentinian plane extends from Buenos Aires to the Andrian St. Thomas More?
Patagonia.
Not Patagonia, to the Andrian foothills. Andrian foothills.
Andes.
No, the Pampas. The Pampas. In the human body, what is a varicella commonly known as? What is varicella commonly known as? Rantoul.
Saliva.
Not saliva, no.
Bile?
No, it's commonly known as chicken pox when it's in the human body. What is the male part of a flower called? Rantoul.
Stamen.
Pardon me?
Stamen.
No.
Is it stamen? Stamen.
Stamen, yes. Sorry. Sally Field won an Oscar playing a real-life labor union organizer in what 1979 movie? Rantoul.
Strike.
No.
Dorothy Day. I'd assume it would be like her name, maybe.
Dorothy Day.
No, Norma Ray. Norma Ray. What common measurement unit for power used the abbreviation HP? Rantoul.
Horsepower.
Horsepower is correct. Good job. What two men are the only appointees to the office of vice president? It's Gerald Ford and Nelson Rockefeller. It's a spider, a comic book character, and a woman who kills her husband. What is it? St. Thomas More.
Black Widow.
Black Widow is correct. What word describes an act that's disrespectful to God or that mocks St. Thomas More?
Blasphemy.
Not blasphemy, or that mocks something sacred.
Sacrilege.
Sacrilegious. Sacrilegious is right. What substance is the main product of the Haber-Bosch process? St. Thomas More.
Ammonia.
Ammonia is correct. What is California's state capital? St. Thomas More?
Sacramento.
Yes. How many justices did President Ronald Reagan appoint to the Supreme Court? St. Thomas More.
2.
Not 2. You can confer.
3. What'd you say? Go ahead.
3.
No, 4 justices. 4. What did Italian scientist Alessandro Volta invent in 1800? He invented the electric battery. What farm implements were invented in the U.S. by Cyrus McCormick? Rantoul.
Reaper.
Yes, the Reaper. Good job. Okay, that's the end of our game. We'll tally up our scores and be back to tell you about our next game right after this.
It's your time to create the future you want at Parkland College. Time to explore your path among 100+ degree and career programs. Time for a great education with tuition help, flexible classes, and transfer credits making your time go further. Time to avoid crushing student debt. Parkland's half what you'd pay at universities. It's your time to do you. Enroll now at parkland.edu.
Okay, great match. St. Thomas More 370, Rantoul 360. Since this is a round robin, we'll figure it out, but it'll be total points if that's what it comes down to. And our next game is between Central and St. Thomas More, so be sure to stick around for that. Welcome back. It's time for our first round championship. The winner moves on to our final four. Let's meet the teams.
Jack Larson, sophomore.
Madison Steffen, freshman.
Audrey Larson, senior.
Avery Beckett, freshman.
Carolyn Beckett, freshman.
Samantha Valentine, senior.
Jack McMillan, junior.
Joseph Elovsis, junior.
Kate McMillan, sophomore.
Okay, let's get started. Which faith is the most widespread in Thailand? St. Thomas More.
Buddhism.
Buddhism is correct. What successful internet company was led by CEO Meg Whitman, who joined when there were just 29 employees? Central.
AOL.
Not AOL. You can confer.
Google.
No, it was eBay. eBay. The mayfly lives 6 hours. How long do its eggs take to hatch? Central.
A year.
Not a year.
30 minutes, maybe.
30 minutes.
No, 3 years. 3 years.
Dang.
Awful lot of work there. The Imperial Palace Auto Collection has cars belonging to Adolf Hitler, Howard Hughes, Al Capone, and other notables. What Nevada resort town has this collection? Central.
Las Vegas.
Yes, Las Vegas. Very good. Both got it at the same time. So good work. How high is the Washington Monument? Is it 111, 333, or 500 in Central?
545 feet.
Yes. If you are in the Buckeye State, Central.
Ohio.
Ohio is correct. Fort Pitt, named for the British statesman William Pitt, became what industrial city? St. Thomas More.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh is correct. What former Monty Python member went on to direct such movies as The Fisher King, 12 Monkeys, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? St. Thomas More.
Hitchcock.
Not Hitchcock, no. Confer?
Spielberg.
No, Terry Gilliam. Terry Gilliam. What U.S. state was named after chaste Queen Elizabeth I? St. Thomas More.
Virginia.
Virginia is correct. What company began marketing the first commercial handheld cell phone in 1983? St. Thomas More.
Nokia.
Not Nokia, no.
Blackberry.
No, Motorola. Motorola. What southern state earns the nickname Volunteer State? Central.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, by sending so many soldiers to the War of 1812.
Good job.
In 1997, The Simpsons made television history, becoming the longest-running primetime cartoon series. What series did it surpass? St. Thomas More.
The Flintstones?
The Flintstones is correct, John. What national capital can be translated as fair winds? St. Thomas More.
Buenos Aires?
Yes, that is correct. What phrase is said at the beginning of the Indy 500? Central.
On your mark, get set, go.
No.
Start your engines.
Start your engines is correct. Sedalia, Missouri hosts a ragtime music festival named for what noted composer? St. Thomas More.
Joplin.
Yes, Scott Joplin, who wrote The Entertainer and the Maple Leaf Rag. What southwestern state has the cactus wren and the cactus blossoms as their state emblems? St. Thomas More.
Arizona.
Arizona is correct. Which season opens The Four Seasons by Antonio Vivaldi? St. Thomas More.
Spring.
Spring is correct. Who played Gertie, the little girl, in E.T. the Central?
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore is correct. 1982. What do you call a centrifugal receptacle that stores grain? St. Thomas More.
Silo?
Silo is correct. What semi-fired waterproof ceramic clay is used in building construction? Central.
Terracotta.
Terracotta, yes, known for its brownish orange color. What color are a zebra's black stripes during the first 6 months of its life? St. Thomas More.
Brown.
Brown is correct. Who portrayed Rooster Cogburn in the Coen Brothers reimagining of the movie True Grit? Say Thomas More.
Tom Hanks.
Not Tom Hanks, no. You can confer.
Cruise. Sure. Tom Cruise.
No, Jeff Bridges. Jeff Bridges.
The dude.
For what therapeutic purpose have physicians used green blowfly maggots? Central.
Cleaning out wounds.
Yes, to cleanse wounds. How many colors in a monochromatic light? Central.
1.
Yes, 1. How many colors in a monochromatic light made of? Yes. Which teeth do many people get at around the age of 20? Central.
Wisdom teeth.
Nice.
Yes, wisdom teeth. Name one of the 2 United States in which it's illegal to pump your own gas. St. Thomas More.
New Jersey.
Yes, New Jersey. The other one is Oregon.
What crazy places.
Using the letters from their names, Harold Matson and Elliot Handler named their toy company what? St. Thomas More.
Mattel.
Mattel is correct. The 1980 U.S. men's hockey team over the Soviet Union at the Winter Olympics was dubbed Miracle on Ice, but they actually had to defeat another country 2 days later. St. Thomas More?
Finland.
Finland is correct in order to win the gold. That's correct, Finland. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to St. Thomas More.
Which Hollywood actress who starred in There's Something About Mary will be turning 50 in 2022?
Anyone have any clue? Mary Tyler Moore? I don't know. Mary Tyler Moore?
Cameron Diaz will turn 50 years old in August of 2022. She may be best known for playing the role of Fiona in the Shrek franchise.
Okay, let's get back to our regular game. What author wrote Breakfast at Tiffany's? St. Thomas More. Truman Capote is correct. In 2001, U.S. President George W. Bush announced the establishment of what office? Central.
Homeland Security.
Yes, the Office of Homeland Security. May the odds be in your favor is a line, Central.
The Hunger Games?
Pardon?
The Hunger Games?
No, let me finish the question. It's a line from the Hunger Games. Who wrote this book? You can confer.
Oh, Suzanne Collins. Suzanne Collins.
Suzanne Collins. Yes, nice conference. It's okay. Whose horse was named Traveler? Central.
Gandalf.
Not Gandalf, no.
Road.
Aragorn. Yeah.
Aragorn?
No, it's Robert E. Lee.
Oh.
We were thinking real people, but nice try. What connects a woman's ovaries and her uterus? St. Thomas More.
Fallopian tubes?
Yes. By what term are the inert gases like helium collectively, St. Thomas More?
Noble gases.
Noble gases is correct. Out of the following 3, which is the best poker hand? 4 of a kind, flesh, or straight flush? Central.
Straight flush.
Straight flush is correct. What DC monument is the world's tallest obelisk? St. Thomas More.
Washington Monument.
Washington Monument is correct. What gift was given on the 9th day of Christmas? St. Thomas More.
9 ladies dancing?
That is correct. In the Jewish faith, what does a menorah hold? St. Thomas More.
Candles?
Candles is correct. What popular weekly magazine awarded the J. Fred Muggs Awards for people who made monkeys of themselves? Central.
Life?
Not Life, no.
The New Yorker?
No, it was TV Guide. TV Guide. In May of 1992, Johnny Carson hosted The Tonight Show for the last time, ending a 30-year run. Who replaced Johnny Carson on that show? Answer was Jay Leno. Jay Leno. What man-made element was named after a U.S. state? Central.
Californium.
Californium is correct. Which online university is a subsidiary of the Washington Post Company? Is it Walton, Kaplan, or Art Center? St. Thomas More.
Kaplan.
Kaplan University, yes.
Trader.
In what city can you visit the Top Kappa Palace, the Blue Mosque, and the Hagia St. Thomas More?
Istanbul.
Istanbul, yes. Sophia.
Not Constantinople.
What character falls in love with and eventually elopes with Othello? Central.
Ophelia?
Not Ophelia. You can confer.
Yeah.
Hamlet.
No, Desdemona. How many points does the Star of David have? Central.
6.
6 is correct. Which bridge was the longest suspension bridge in the world when it was completed in 1937? Central.
The Golden Gate Bridge?
Golden Gate Bridge is correct. What modern city was formerly known as Bombay? St. Thomas More.
Mumbai.
Mumbai is correct. The Cavallino Rampante prancing horse is a famous symbol for what Italian company? St. Thomas More.
Ferrari.
Ferrari is correct. How many bones are there in a giraffe's neck? Central.
14.
Not 14.
19 maybe. Sure. 19?
No, there's 7. 7. The oldest children's museum is in what New York City borough? St. Thomas More.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is correct.
Nice job.
Montevideo is the capital city of which South American? St. Thomas More?
Uruguay.
Yes. What derogatory term, popularized in the 1980s by columnist Bob Greene, describes young business people who are arrogant? St. Thomas More.
Yuppie.
Yuppies, arrogant, wealthy, and obnoxious. The Great White Way is on what famous New York street? The Great White Way. St. Thomas More.
Broadway.
Broadway is correct. What is a ship from which planes can be launched? Central.
Aircraft carrier?
Yes, carrier is what we're looking for. The Cross and the Switchblade told the tale of a ghetto evangelist, David Wilkerson. What former pop singer played the lead? It would have been Pat Boone. Okay, that's the end of our first round. We'll add up our scores and be right back with the lightning round right after this.
It's your time to create the future you want at Parkland College. Time to explore your path among 100+ degree and career programs. It's your time to do you. Enroll now at parkland.edu.
Okay, a lot of questions answered in the first round. St. Thomas More 290, Central 150. Let's get started with the lightning round. In journalism, AP stands for Associated Press. Central.
No insert.
Okay, it was what does UPI stand for, and that would be United Press International. How many milk teeth does a human being normally have? Central.
2.
No, not 2, 20. 20. What British town got its name from its proximity to the Came River? St. Thomas More.
Cambridge.
Cambridge is correct. What somewhat obscure car maker has a lion on its logo? The answer is Peugeot. Peugeot. What index was redefined in 2001 to replace the effect of winds on the perceived temperature? St. Thomas More.
Heat index.
No, the wind chill index. Wind chill index. When a soldier is ordered to about face, in which direction should he turn? Right, left, or north? Central.
Right.
Right is correct. According to the title, who was a prisoner of St. Thomas More?
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black is correct. What Japanese automaker built a plant in Smyrna, Tennessee? It was Nissan. Nissan. This drink could be made from coconut, soy, cashew, rice, and of course, cows. Central.
Milk.
Milk is correct. Who wrote the Canterbury Tales? St. Thomas More.
Chaucer.
Yes. Who wrote Waiting for Godot? First performed St. Thomas More.
Beckett.
Samuel Beckett is correct. Designed by Stanford White, what marble arch is located at the foot of New York's Fifth Avenue? That is the Washington Square Arch. Name the horse racing term that is equal to 220 yards. Central.
Furlong.
Furlong is correct. Good job. What popular business periodical is published using the motto, "The Capitalist Tool"? It is Forbes magazine. What sport is in the film $1 Million Baby? What sport is that about? Sports about boxing. Boxing. What event temporarily creates Black Rock City each year in the Nevada desert? Central.
Burning Man.
Burning Man is correct. Okay, that's the end of our lightning round. We'll be back with our final round right after this. Okay, it's the final round to see who goes to the Final Four. St. Thomas More 320, Central 170. What was the pseudonym of William Sidney Porter? It was O. Henry. O. Henry. Grand Lake, Colorado is beside a glacial lake that is the source of what major river? St. Thomas More.
The Rio Grande.
Not the Rio Grande.
Colorado. The Colorado River.
Yes, the Colorado River. Good job. What famous New York City section runs from 41st Street to 53rd Street and 6th Street to 9th Avenue? St. Thomas More.
Times Square.
Not Times Square.
Does that be Manhattan?
No, I think it's.
Brooklyn?
Yeah, sure.
Manhattan.
No, that'd be Broadway or the Theater District. What is the name of the Army's famous military academy? Central.
West Point.
West Point, yes, in the state of New York. What is the only state capital named for a saint? St. Thomas More.
St. Louis?
Pardon?
St. Louis?
No.
St. Paul. St. Paul.
St. Paul, yes, Minnesota. What state university has campuses at Tuscaloosa, Huntsville, Central?
Alabama.
Yes, the University of Alabama. What incendiary novel is divided into 3 sections? The Hearth and the Salamander, the Sieve, St. Thomas More?
Fahrenheit 451.
Yes, Siege in the Sand and Burning Bright. From what does a person with myopia suffer? St. Thomas More.
Nearsightedness.
Nearsightedness is correct. What physical process is used in an atomic power plant in order to generate Central?
Fission.
Yes, nuclear fission. What host of The View wrote children's books about Shizu Kaka Poo Poo? Was Joy Behar. Who bid out FDR and Gandhi to be Time's Person of the Year, Person of the Century in 1999? Person of the Century in 1999. St. Thomas More.
Mother Teresa.
Not Mother Teresa.
MLK. I think so. Martin Luther King Jr.
No, Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein.
Interesting.
What is the name of the chief character of Green Eggs and Ham? Central.
Sam I am.
Yes, Sam. When the Constitution was signed, only one representative from New York signed it. He currently also appears on U.S. paper currency. Who is this person? Central.
Hamilton.
Yes, Alexander Hamilton. Which part of your brain plays a key role in long-term memory? Central?
Hippocampus.
Pardon?
Hippocampus.
No, I'll finish the question. Temporal lobe, frontal lobe, or parietal lobe?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe temporal.
Temporal lobe.
Temporal lobe is correct, yes.
Oh, okay.
Who is the most well-known pupil of Socrates? St. Thomas More.
Plato.
Plato is correct. Stars and Stripes Forever from 1952 was the story of what bandmaster and march composer Central.
Sousa.
Yes. Who has a museum at the University of Illinois, John Philip Sousa. What is 1 over par on a golf hole called? Central.
Bogey.
A bogey is correct. If your spoon, sinker, and jig have been tangled with your monofilament, what are you doing? Central.
Fishing.
You are fishing, correct. What is a bagel cooked in before being baked? Central.
Water.
Water is correct.
Nice.
Mommy Dearest from 1981 told the tale of which popular, supposedly sadistic film queen? It's Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford. Which part of the body is referred to by the Greek word thorax? Central.
The abdomen or chest. The chest.
The chest is correct, yes. What famous dog of the movies was found in a foxhole in World War I? Dog is Rin Tin Tin. Which U.S. president laid the cornerstone for the U.S. Capitol building in 1793? St. Thomas More.
John Adams.
No, you can confirm.
What? Jefferson.
Need an answer?
Jefferson.
No, it was Washington. What place was the site of a 1986 nuclear disaster? St. Thomas More.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl is correct. It's been in the news recently. What night creatures by the thousands make their home under Austin, Texas's St. Thomas More?
Bats.
Yes, Texas's Congress Avenue Bridge. The name of Broadway's Ellen Theater was changed in 1983 to honor what legendary American playwright? St. Thomas More.
Williams.
Not Williams, no.
Poe.
No, Neil Simon. Neil Simon is what we're looking for. What does the Greek word philosophy mean? St. Thomas More.
Love of wisdom.
Love of wisdom is correct. The yellow rose is a symbol for what Texas city, whose name means yellow? Central.
Amarillo.
Yes, Amarillo. What state is farther west, Hawaii or Alaska? St. Thomas More.
Alaska.
Yes, Alaska is correct. What is the name of the Yale University secret society which counted George Bush and John Kerry as members? St. Thomas More.
The Elks.
Not the Elks, no.
It's like skull and something.
What?
Skull and something.
Skull and bones. Skull and bones. That's interesting.
Need an answer?
The Skull and Bones Club.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Central.
What actor will reprise his role for the Star Wars series Obi-Wan Kenobi in 2022?
Shoot, it's the original actor.
Yeah, Mark Hamill. That was Luke.
Yeah, that's actually right.
No. He played Luke. Mark Hamill.
In May of 2022, Ewan McGregor will return to play Obi-Wan Kenobi in the much-anticipated Disney Plus streaming series.
Okay, let's get back to a regular game and finish up. In what northern state could you see the world's largest non-living loon? Central.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, 20 feet long, 10 feet high, and it's made of fiberglass.
Have you seen that?
What is the distinction of the golf course at Cloudcroft, New Mexico? That is the highest golf course in the country. In grammar, a transitive verb is one that requires what? St. Thomas More.
An object.
Yes, an object or a direct object, yes. In what Illinois town is Blackburn College? That is in Carlinville. What term is used for the result of multiplying two or more numbers? Central.
Product.
Product is correct. What did the initials APB stand for when police departments, St. Thomas More?
All Points Bulletin.
Yes, all points bulletin. What blood cell deficiency gets its name from the Greek meaning being without blood? St. Thomas More.
Anemia.
Anemia is correct. Good job. Who was the capital of North Carolina named for? St. Thomas More.
Sir Walter Raleigh.
Yes, Sir
I did a
Walter Raleigh.
project on him in 5th grade.
Congratulations. This Champaign Urbana native paired with the frontman from the former rock band Led Zeppelin to win 5 Grammys. Name these 2 artists. Central.
REO Speedwagon?
No.
No answer.
It was Alison Krauss and Robert Plant. Which is the only state on the eastern seaboard to fall partially in the central time zone? St. Thomas More.
Indiana.
Not Indiana, no.
Michigan?
Easy answer?
North Carolina.
Florida. With over 15 million produced by the 1920s, every second car on the world's roads was a what? St. Thomas More.
Ford Model T.
Yes, Ford Model T is correct. What Wisconsin native and Illinois resident said, "Give me the luxuries of life and I will willingly do without the necessities"? Was Frank Lloyd Wright. What is the largest bay in the world? St. Thomas More.
The Bay of Bengal.
That is correct. Good job. If the key signature is 6/8, how many beats would a dotted quarter note get? Central.
3.
3 is correct. Which is the largest island in the world? Central.
Greenland.
Greenland is right. What's a more correct name for northern lights? Central.
Aurora Borealis.
Aurora Borealis is correct. What historic mass parade takes place in Philadelphia on New Year's Day? Historic masked parade. That is the Mummers Parade. What town was predominantly known for the grunge movement in the St. Thomas More?
Seattle.
Seattle is correct. New York's capital, Albany, began as a trading post, Fort Nassau, in 1614. What nation established this trading post? St. Thomas More?
The Netherlands.
The Netherlands is right. What western state has the highest percentage of Asians in the United States? St. Thomas More.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is correct. Which Archbishop of Canterbury was assassinated in 11 St. Thomas More?
Thomas Becket.
Thomas Becket is correct. Who is the Roman god of love? Central.
Aphrodite.
No.
Venus.
Cupid is what we're looking for. Cupid. What Jack Webb series was the top-rated cop drama in the 1950s? St. Thomas More.
Hawaii 5-0.
Not Hawaii 5-0. You can confirm.
NCIS.
That was Dragnet. Dragnet. Who wrote The Brothers Karamazov? St. Thomas More.
Dostoevsky.
That is correct. What element comes last alphabetically? Central.
Zirconium.
That is correct. What is the name of Raggedy Ann's male counterpart? St. Thomas More.
Andy.
Yes. Who came first? Socrates, Plato, or Camus? St. Thomas More.
Socrates.
Socrates is correct. The first atomic bomb was successfully tested in what U.S. state? Central.
New Mexico.
New Mexico is correct.
Yes.
What film director helmed such classics as Eyes Wide Shut, Lolita, Paths of Glory, and The Shining? St. Thomas More.
Spielberg.
Not Spielberg. You can infer.
Director of The Shining.
Need an answer?
No answer.
Stanley Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. Okay, great day of Parkland Challenge. We answered a lot of questions in that last round. St. Thomas More 530, Central 380, which means St. Thomas More will go on to our final 4. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on Parkland Challenge.